Hello, welcome to a quick episode of whatever. Today's episode is interesting. It's been a while since I've done something fun, and so this looks fun. It's a little something called sploshing, aka cake sitting. Now, if I want to see a movie about weird, perverted sexual things, I don't want to see 50 Shades of Grey. I want to see 50 Shades of somebody sticking their naked ass on a cake. And that's exactly what we have here. A fairly new and quite trendy, so this is a trendy thing to do, sexual fetish depicting females sitting on birthday cakes. It's the logical combo of wet and messy with the food crush fetish. While it shares some similarities with the cake fart fetishism, cake sitting does not necessarily involve passing of wind or a deliberate discharge of any other bodily fluids. So we're not going to be glazing that cake today. In recent years, it's been quite the fad in vogue in Hollywood. Oh my god. This is great. With Christina Aguilera being the latest and most famous persona to cake sit. That person's sitting on a Jell-O cake. While splooshers use a whole range of different foods, so that's why, cakes have become the trend. It's huge within the frisky community. The desserts are just as pretty as the butts sitting on them. So they wouldn't be sitting on my cakes because, unless they got like a saggy-ass butt with, one side's bigger than the other, that's kind of how my cakes go. I'm not the world's greatest baker. Dominatrix Mistress Shay Flanagan explained sploshing a little bit more in detail. When a freshly chilled cake first touches your behind, you can't help but let off a range of squeamish noises. Also, the surprisingly satisfying sound of a bum squashing a meringue is a sound I thought I would never come across. I'm sure somebody's coming across that cake. So how exactly did the whole cake sitting trend get underway? It seems to have started with a London-based confectionery company and food designer studio. In an interview, they said, "One of the first calls we got was an inquiry about whether we catered for splosh parties. Innocently, we looked online to see what this might involve and found a steamy scene where folks get turned on by sitting on baked beans." Nothing that touches my butt gets me aroused. Then again, this is for women, so I don't know. It's not the most disgusting porn I've ever seen. I haven't actually looked, that's what that is. Yeah, there's a man's hairy ass right now on my screen sitting in a pile of Jell-O. Oops. Well, the most disgusting thing I've ever seen as far as fetishized porn goes, Brazilian fart porn with surround sound. That was an experience. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I just figured you'd all like to know that exists. I got nothing to say about it. I prefer pie over cake. That's 3. That's 3 innuendos in one video. I am on top of my fucking game today. Anyway, see you next episode.